It was shortly after horror of 7th of October. Israel war on street panic, filled with terrorism. We opened the TV and we saw news about missing girl. We can see here pictures from a reception center, or less pictures, 9 years old. At this day, Imanot, the girl missing name, was given a task to work on flyers, knocking on their house and send it to people around our neighborhood. In this picture again we can see her coming back to where she lived in the reception center and never been seen again. Nighttime has come and our parents were really worried about her little girl. So they start searching with people in the neighborhood and could not find the girl. Police was immediately being called and involved in this case. Her father talked to the media, TV, saying it's really impossible for my girl to disappear that way. I know her really well. She really carry girl. She never will do something like this. She never will stay that late outside. It's night time and she's still not home. He said that after people asked, maybe she ran, and he replied with those words. Investigation being opened about this horrible case. They've been searching the TV camera of the reception center and they find something really disturbing. 30 minutes from the videos from the reception center literally being disappeared, deleted, edited. Literally. The investigator was in shock when he shared this information while he searched the TV camera videos. He was, like us, in totally shock. In this video, you can see her went to the reception center and the rest of the footage basically deleted. I meant to say the rest of the footage being deleted. This case grew fear and anger among citizens who live in Israel. Protests were made about this horrible case. More than that, citizens start to search by themselves for Imanot. Her last name is Kassal. They gather together on her missing city, but north of Israel, trying to find her. Day of searching with no answers. Activists were into this case also. One girl came to the lady, I would say, came to Tzfat to talk with Hymenot girlfriends who were playing with her the same day in the garden of kids. She spoke with them and they shared with her really information, really special, important information. They say they were playing in the garden, and one guy with this look that you can see on this white circle, they describe it to the police and to the girl, lady who talked with them. They say he came and tried to take Imanot, grab her, and then tried to take her girlfriends too, and they refused, ran. Since that he saw that he can take all of them together, he decided to run with Imanot. Police saying this story case being searched, investigated deeply, and cannot be valuable information for this case. After large searching, Feynman asking for public help. TV shows about Hymenot. Investigators who say they need money for this case and start search and share more info somehow than the police themselves about this case. Nothing being found basically after that. Although, if you follow this story really good, I mean, in this case, you not really need to find it and follow this story really good. The amount of information in this case is really disturbing. You may think this girl did not want to be found. You may think in couple months you get more information and nothing will be done about this information. During the day searching of the police, they will move around this blue card with their arms, as you can see in this picture. Later on, this video of day searching of Hymenot Casa will be really important, really important key of searching Hymenot Casa. Her girlfriends of Hymenot were mentioned blue car that came to them and tried to take them, and they say no and basically ran from this car. The investigator used this information by seeing this blue car on the video of the search of the police. Back again to this area and see the same blue car being painted in white color. Not just painted, if you look on the doors, you can see lock on the back seat of the car. When the investigator saw this, he shared with us the terrible and deep shock that he were in. He say, how can they not really search it? This car is built specially for kidnapping. Plus, they changed the color of this car. The amount of information in this case again, evidence, are really disturbing. Same car from the story, different colors, locks on the back doors, hair were found in this area. Investigator was asking, did they really want to search? Did they really want to fight? They think about testing, do DNA test of this air that I'm seeing right now on this car. Something gotta be done about this case. All this evidence and nothing being done is impossible. Shortly After Aymanot been missing, police arrest suspect. He was under investigation about Aymanot Kausal missing. They've been investigate this man. One of his member family sister were on TV saying he was a good man, he dealing with mental health. There's no way he will do such a horrible thing. They must let him go. Shortly after he been investigated, this man missing too. Later on, grown men arrived to the police station sharing very important, really disturbing information. He said they unthinkable. He said, I was working and I heard sounds of girls screaming and crying. And I was looking and I saw Aymanot Kasau. They were holding her. She was screaming, why me? Why me? Because I'm Ethiopian. Let me go. Let me go. She was screaming hard, strong. Let me go. Why me? Why me? Please let me go. The same man who went to the police with this information and shared it, basically being passed out, literally into coma. Some think that make him stop talking about this case for a really long time, good couple months. This very important testimony of this man were not around. Police say they basically searched and investigated deeply the information this man shared, and they say we not find nothing with this. This one cannot help us with this case. Meanwhile, our family really broken, as we do. We are broken in this case, broken hearted. This little girl just went outside to play and never been found for 2 years now. They raised the price for the man who will share information about Haymanot Kasal place to 1 million shekel. Not long ago, something really not expected happened. Someone came to place house of some of Haymanot girlfriend's house. Grown man basically knock on the door. Now they living in regular house since the reception center been closed. He came to our house, knock on the door, sit in the house and basically molesting one of the girls in the house. The girl one ran from the house yelling, ran to her neighborhood. Neighborhood was thinking it was a thief. She's screaming, thief, thief. And the girl basically was saved that day. People here in Israel were sure this one really connect to the case of Aymanot. Police been investigating and not found any connection to this to him between him and Aymanot Kasau case. Shortly after this video been released, the minister of Israel, prime minister, been said because this one really shook the country deeply. He was say he was saying, I will be in this case. I will help find Imanot. From now on, I'm in this case also. So basically this case moved things around a little bit more. More than that, they moved this case from police researching and working on it to Lab 433. Basically more specialized about crime and missing person. People in Israel been speculating, saying it possibly could connect to kidnapping for sure. There's no way she gonna be missing like this. Some people, because the information of our father saying that he was a businessman or still in Ethiopia, he's arrived to Israel as soon as he found out what happened to his girl. He was in trouble, he was saying, argue with someone, and he never think that this one can go that far. Some people say it connect to the underworld. He mess with criminals, something with his business. They want money from him. Well, well, I guess we're never gonna have some rest in this case because one of the witnesses in our case, missing case of Imanot, been back again after being on coma. He back again and share the same story that he was sharing before he passed out again. He share, I was on a walk as I heard sound of girls screaming, yelling, crying. I see her went from shelter running and some men basically grab her and tell her get inside. And then he looked at me to see if I knew something about this. If I saw something. He say, I played like I didn't know nothing, but I saw her, really, it was her, it was Aymanot Kassal. The man asked him, are you okay? You okay? Everything okay? He said, yes, I'm okay, I'm okay. Like the man tried to search and find if he saw something suspicious about this case, about what happened. He shared Sunday on that work. I heard her screaming like a goat. I don't know how to describe it. Some animal being abused really deeply. I heard her screaming, why me? Why? Because I'm Ethiopian. Let me go. I wanna go. Leave me alone. She's screaming. And they say the people who were in this shelter holding her always come to check if he sees something, if he heard something. They were talking between them, say, oh, he doesn't know Hebrew, so it's okay. It won't be a problem for us. They were speaking, I won't let go from this girl until he gonna bring me the money. I want the money. This girl gonna be stay until I get my money. I won't let her go. She was screaming. It was broken heart from seeing this, saying, I saw her, she looked really sick. She been suffering a lot. This case really broke my heart. This was on a TV show. Police again give their response to this witness saying, we were investigating this information deeply and it's not helping this case. It's basically, the police basically say every info on this case, I'm sorry to say this, but it's not important, is in another words, not reality. This is why I'm starting to think, and I'm thinking that I'm not the only one, that this girl doesn't want to be found basically. It reached to the point where TV broadcaster been saying that if it was a white girl with blue eyes, blonde hair from Tel Aviv, she will be found quickly. Everybody were doing the work perfectly. Nobody were misleading us. Nobody were not taking this case not seriously. They will find us. Find her. We send here from here power to Imanot family. We pray for Imanot to return home safely. We wish that this story, this case will be being worked on really seriously, really hard, and bring her back, because the amount of the evidence in this case is really disturbing to me, how you got all this information and she yet not still home. This the information I would say that went out. Maybe there's more things. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment what you think about this case. Pray for her. And if you got any information, don't forget to share with the police, with the family. Thanks. Peace.